Hey, welcome back to Two Super Guys Try Stocks. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Vinny. And holy crap, we got an announcement today of how Skynet will be created. This could be the end of the world, or it could be a massive boom for our portfolios. I'm going to
Google.
talk about the news.
Two Super Guys Trade Stocks.
You know,
Google,
you
baby.
have a headline that has two of the largest companies in the world, some of the most profitable companies in the world, coming together to work on what many consider to be the next generation of technology and life as we know it. That's a pretty big, epic announcement, and the stocks kind of moved today to kind of reflect that. It's an interesting thing because it's really, really early stages. These are only unconfirmed rumors, right? This is like, in the stage of relationships where it's like so and so sent me a note so that they kind of liked me in the back hallway in sixth grade. That's basically what we're talking about here, right? Because Apple is allegedly in negotiations with Google to license their Gemini model, right? Apple's been hinting at the whole talk about generative AI in their most recent conference call. They said they had a big announcement coming later on this year, and that they were investing significantly in, AI or generative AI kind of technology. And now it looks like they talked a little bit to OpenAI, and it looks like they may be moving forward with a deal, and at least attempting to negotiate a deal with Alphabet, which is interesting because they actually have a lot of, so I want to say, interdependence amongst their businesses already, right?
Yes,
Because
a lot.
Google is the default search engine on Apple products, which ironically, refresh me if my memory if I'm wrong, but aren't they still involved in this lawsuit over their anti-competitive kind of competition
Don't
or
think, don't
cooperation in
think
that
too
realm?
hard, Vinny. Don't. That's not important. Doesn't matter.
Stocks loved
It.
it though.
Anytime you have a stock that's worth like 1.8 billion, or sorry, trillion,
Trillion.
trillion, that jumps like 6% in a day, that's
Yeah.
disgusting. Like that's a absolutely wild thing. I'll show you here. So the top white line is all time highs. Um, you can see we were, by the way, I we did a video on saying I just bought a little bit here. I only bought like ended up like 15 shares. I got cold feet. Everyone in the comments called me an idiot, but we'll see. Um, I did buy some here. It ended up being a great buy. It followed the rules. It never set a low after low under the 200. So you could see in like 2 weeks went from 131 to a top of 151. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gross.
Peaked above 150 today, then it kind
Yeah.
of slapped back down there by the close. But
Yeah, I mean, for a company of this magnitude to jump from what is this? It closed at 141 to 147 is wild. It jumped even higher. Let me show you. I don't like to show. We're filming this the day that this happened. I don't
uh-huh.
like to show day trading stuff, but I can't get rid of these arrows. So
Okay.
these arrows were me day trading. I can't get rid of it. So just it's not important. Um, but also ignore this white line. This is a day trading line. But you can see it went up quite a bit and then it kind of lost throughout the day. But still very, very impressive. And yes, I did time this unbelievably perfectly. Gorgeous, I might add. And then
Nice.
sold way too early. That's fine. Still made a profit.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, a movement like that is interesting in the fact that we're just in like this talking to stage where we don't really have any definitive data. I mean, think about it. Google pays Apple for traffic right now for Google search browser. You know, I don't think it would go that way, but like imagine if the Gemini AI product was licensed in such a way that like once again Google is paying Apple for it. Like that wouldn't be as good a news for Google
Wouldn't be at
as it
all.
seems like it.
And also, Google kind of sucks with AI. Like, sucks is relative, to be very clear here. But
Yeah.
when you comparative to Microsoft, every AI um, screening or sneak peek that they've released has been a kind of a disaster. Like Bard was a nightmare. It just gave out wrong information almost immediately. Gemini
Yeah.
looked cool, and then it turns out that they were taking forever in between takes for it to be, I I guess it makes sense that Apple wouldn't go to Microsoft for theirs because they're more direct competitors, but
Yeah.
are they? I don't know. Like they're so big. I don't.
Yeah, Apple has this kind of tradition, I guess, of cooperating with Google in some aspects, which
Yeah, not
kind of
Microsoft.
makes sense from that standpoint. I am kind of surprised that Apple, with did not invest aggressively internally into their own generative AI product,
Yet.
and that they're going to license one out. I think it's interesting with a company with their size of like R&D, where they just have this freedom of kind of personnel now that they shut down the Apple Car project officially. Why are they not pursuing this on their own
I can
terms?
answer that. Because you
What's
have
that?
Tim Cook as CEO. You don't have a visionary. You have a business manager, right?
Yeah,
Mark Zuckerberg, who's a vision. If you don't, I don't care if you don't like him. He would be a visionary. He started the company. He's still CEO. Dude is killing it.
yeah,
He does not relent on new tech. Tim Cook is not a visionary. He's a manager.
yeah. That is true. I guess I could see that from his point where he's not looking at this as, iteration to the next like new
Yeah,
technology. He's looking at more of this as just a tool that he needs to right now for the best like value for shareholders, sort
yeah.
of thing. So
They went for
yeah,
Apple Car for some reason and not AI, which I don't. That's never gonna make sense to me. But let us know what y'all think. Google obviously had a heck of a day. I have no idea if we're gonna hold on to these gains, but let us know.
yeah. Catch you next one.